Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Recently I have been going through Instagram like a beast and I have been looking for inspiration for creative eye looks because I don't really know how to put a lot of eye looks together. You guys kind of see my makeup follows a very similar pattern. I usually do a dark outer corner, I do a nice bright sort of a glittery or metallic inner corner, and I have a nice crease that's always blown out, and that's pretty much the extent of my makeup looks. And that's why I thought in today's video I would recreate a look by a makeup artist called Natasha. I am going to link all of her Instagram details in the description box below. Go follow her. She is so badass and she's got some incredible looks, and from what I can tell she loves herself a good cut crease, and that is what I'm gonna try to do today, is a beautiful cut crease. And let me just bring up the look that I'm gonna be doing. It is this one right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. She's got a beautiful gold in her crease, which she's kind of used to cut it. Beautiful sparkling shadow, and then this really nice sort of a mauve tone blown out crease. I am gonna do my damnedest to recreate this, so if you want to see me put my makeup skills to the test, keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I'm looking in the mirror right now and first thing I noticed is that my brows are still missing, so let me go put those on and I'll be right back. Woo! Today the brows are sisters, not twins. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in and we're gonna get started on this look. Hopefully I can stay in focus the entire time. Alrighty, so I am gonna start off with my favorite eye primer at the moment. It's this CoverGirl Lid Lock Primer, and you need the smallest amount on your lids because this stuff is legit like Elmer's glue. When you put it on, it will help your shadow stick and not budge at all. It is insane. Like, I already feel my fingers sticking to my lids, my goodness. I'm now gonna take my LORAC Pro 3 palette and I'm gonna use the color Canvas and Blanc to set my primer on my lids, and I'm just gonna do that using a MAC 224 brush. So I'm literally just throwing a little bit of shadow on there and just going on over top. The first palette I'm gonna go in with is this Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. I do know Nasia used the Desert Dusk palette from Huda Beauty. Unfortunately, I don't have that one. This is about the closest I'm gonna get to it. And I'm gonna start off with this matte color over here and mix this with this color just a little bit. So again, taking the same MAC 224 brush, I'm just going into both colors. I'm tapping off the excess, and now I'm gonna take off the plastic covering on that lid and start to go in on my crease. Wow, okay, so we are getting a lot of color right away. I'm trying not to get scared because that is the worst thing that can happen. And I'm just gonna take my time blending this out. I'm now going to take a slightly more precise blending brush. This is the Sigma E26, and I'm just going to diffuse some of those edges a little bit more because I want it to be a really nice smooth edge. I have my base down for my crease right now, and it is a little bit on the lighter pink side, or mauve side I should say, and the picture here does look a little bit deeper in tone. So I am going to take a little bit of a Love Letter from the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm also going to go back into this palette and take this sort of a darker purple color and mix it with this purple here and put that in my crease. Right in my crease. Now that is giving me more of the color that I'm looking for. It's a little bit deeper in hue. It's okay to be a little bit messy with this because we are going to cut the crease. And to cut my crease, I'm going to use my MAC 242 brush just because all of my concealer brushes are dirty and gross, and this seems to have the flattest point that I think is going to help me get a really nice curve. And I'm going to use my NARS, what is this called again? It is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I'm going to take some onto the tip of my brush only. I'm going to coat it on both ends, both sides I should say. Now I'm going to hold my breath and go in there and cut my crease. Say a little prayer for me. Whew. Okay, I think I did it. I think I did it. Now I'm just gonna fill everything in on my lid. Oh my god, I did it. Party people, I did it. I did it. Yes. I'm gonna cut my other crease afterwards, but for right now, I think I need to go in and just start adding some shadow. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild loose pigment. This is in the color Gold Pigment, and I'm going to use this Makeup Forever flat brush. This is the number 226. I'm going to spray it with a little bit of Fix Plus because I really want this pigment to adhere to it really well. For the middle part, I am going to go back into my Huda Beauty palette, and I'm going to use this crumbly color over here. I'm going to start putting that in the middle of my lid. And now from Smolder Cosmetics, I'm going to use the color Pink Gold. For the outer corner, I do need a color that's going to be a little more reddy orange. So I'm going to use this one here called Eternal from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. I'm going to grab some of that onto this brush here from Royal Lang Nickel and add that to my outer corner. In the picture, the outer corner does have a little more of a glitter to it, so I'm going to use this holiday palette here from Natasha Denona, and I'm going to go into the color Peach Bronze, and I'm just going to use that as a topper. And to add a little more sparkle, because this look here does have lots of sparkle to it, I'm going into one of the MAC pigments. This is in the shade Rosé or Rose. Yes, that is adding the right amount of oomph. I also added a little bit of this sparkling powder from J.Cat Beauty. This is in the shade Champagne Kiss. I just threw that on top in the middle just to make things even more sparkly. Now to add a little bit of extra glitter to my inner corner, I'm going to go into my ColourPop Golden State of Mind palette, and I'm going to use this top color right over here on this flat brush. I'm really going to dig in there, and I'm going to just apply that over top. There's tons of glitter fallout, my friends. I'm going to be farting glitter for the next week. And the last part that I need to do to this eye is add a little bit of gold glitter across my crease, the same way that it is done in this picture. And to do that, I'm going to cheat and use the Midnight Cowboy from Urban Decay glitter. I think this is going to be the easiest way of getting it on there. I believe the artist herself used loose glitter to create the same effect, but hell, I've got so much fallout on my face right now, I don't think that'll be a good idea. There is one eye that is almost complete. I know I still have to do the lower lash line, but I'm gonna do that after I finish doing this eye off camera. So I will be right back. Both eyes are now done. I have smoked out the lower lash line on this eye over here, so this is pretty much complete. But now I'm gonna do this one on camera. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna go back into my Huda Beauty palette right here, and I'm gonna use this dark purple and just stamp that on my lower lash line using this angled brush right here. So I'm gonna take a little bit of product on, tap off the excess, and then just begin stamping it really close to the lash line. So now that we have that stamped on the lower lash line, I'm now going to use this pencil brush from Makeup Forever and this medium toned color right over here. I'm going to dab a little bit in there. I'm also going to mix it with Venetian Red from Modern Renaissance, Anastasia Beverly Hills. Make sure to tap off that excess and use that to blend the lower lash line. I'm going to put on my liner, mascara, and lashes off camera, and I will be right back. Oh my god, I can't believe it. My eyes are all done. What do you guys think? This is the first time I've ever tried to recreate a different look from an Instagrammer, and I don't know, it's probably not the cleanest work I could have done. I do notice a lot of imperfections and crooked lines, but you know what? I know I gave it a valiant effort and I am proud of this finished product. And that's gonna do it for this video. I had so much fun recreating Nasia's look. I think it is so beautiful and elegant, and I love how you can just catch the glitter at a distance. You can see it really, really nicely. Hopefully it's reflecting as nicely on camera as it is in person. I keep looking down at my mirror over here and it just looks so good. Oh my god. I'm just so proud of this. Thank you guys for watching me stumble through creating this look for the first time. I hope you guys had as much fun watching it as I did creating it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button as well as subscribe before you click out of this video, and also connect with me on all of my social media. I'm gonna link all of my details for you in the description box below. I hope you are all having an amazing day no matter where you are in the world. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.